Hey guys, my name is Chesney Redmond. I'm in the sales division for our group project, and I just want to go over the decisions that I had to make a lot with Brett with manufacturing for this quarter and basically with everybody in the group, because everything ties together this quarter and it's a test market, so we really went through all of it. We're spending a lot of money, but we feel like we'll gain more experience through this quarter with spending a lot of money in each different section. So, with my section, with the tactical summary, I'm just going to go through and just tell you what I did. With the sales offices, we have a decision to open some more, and we feel like if we're really going to hit the road running and we're going to keep growing every quarter, then we have to open more sales offices. So we want to open as many as possible. So we're opening 2 sales offices this quarter, which may be a big mistake, but that's what we feel like we need to do. So one of the locations we decided on was Johannesburg. And why we decided on Johannesburg, we looked at the potential demand for workhorse and travel in the location, and we like it to be not just high demand on workhorse, but also with traveler, because we're really hitting on both of them. And with the Johannesburg, with the potential demand for workhorse to be 2,320, and with traveler 1,325, we feel like that's a pretty good chunk of demand there for one location, and that location is not necessarily the most expensive in the area. We don't want to go into the most expensive area, but we want to get into the whole world. I mean, we want to be out there before any other group can get there. And another location we decided on was Moscow. With workhorse, it's in 3,500 potential demand for 12 months, which is really good. And then traveler is 2,134. So they're really good demand for both locations, with both different types of people we are targeting. So that's how we came up with the 2 locations that we want to open new sales offices in. And the next thing I had to do was go through and figure out, with our 2 sales offices and brick and mortars that we have now, how many people do we want to hire. Working with Brett in manufacturing, we feel like we can really hit the road running with making these computers, with not hiring very many people. So I feel like with the sales offices, we need to get as much exposure to the public as we possibly can, and with that, the highest you can hire is 7 people. So I feel like with each location, we need to hire 7 people to get as many sales as we possibly can early on, to get our name and brand out there. So with North America and Latin America, we are hiring 1 person on each location for the sales service support, and then with workhorse being our main target and traveler being our second, we wanted to hire 4 people in each location for workhorse in sales, and then 2 people for each location with traveler. So that's a total of 7 salespeople in each location, with a total of 14. My next decision would be to hire people for our web office. Now, our web center, we don't really think that it's going to take off right at the beginning, because there's not really that many people that have access to the web right now. So we're glad that we invested in it in the second quarter. So we'll have it later on, because we think it's going to be a big player later on. But right now, we don't think so much. So we're hiring 1 person for web service and 1 person for web sales, and we'll see how it does. This is a test market, so we want to put something in there so we'll at least know. And with the improving web traffic, we don't feel like that will help us at all at this point, because there's not really that many people on the web. But we are paying for the toll-free phone number, just so customers can call in. They really think our workhorse and traveler people really want good customer service, and we want to provide that for them. Also, I did the human resources and figuring out our worker compensation. For this quarter, it's the first quarter that they're getting hired, so we're just gonna line it up with the industry sales force, the average industry. So with that, we just have for North America the annual salary being of $33,000 with the minimum benefit package, 1 week of vacation, 10% the pension, and the compensation per year being total of $40,455. With Latin America, the same. It's just the minimum, which is $14,000 annual salary, with a total of $16,463 compensation per year. And so with all those different working people, for the hiring salespeople, our total cost for employee sales per the quarter is $87,796. And for Latin America, it is $45,810. With our web offices, we have $20,227 for this quarter. So it's a little more expensive in America, but it'll be okay. And that was the summary of all my decisions. Thank you so much.